She's entering the studio right now.
Hi.
Here she comes.
Hello, guys.
Very exciting. We were talking about hobbies, and I did tell our listeners and viewers something that you mentioned on our show during the news. One of your hobbies was happy hour.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Isn't that a good hobby?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I love to spend my time that way. It's a hobby of mine, having a glass of wine. And today I get to do a double hobby because I said I like to walk and read. So I'm walking to my friend's house.
For
and then
happy
we're going to
hour.
have happy hour. And then I get to walk home.
I like
And
it.
then I get to read before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, 3 hobbies
That's
all
amazing.
this afternoon.
Now, do you do it earlier? Your happy hours?
I don't know the time, but usually I feel like it's on average about 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a normal happy hour.
You're done drinking at what time?
I mean, we're usually hanging out about 2 hours unless somebody's got to go.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's what I think.
And you can still get a
Yeah.
decent night's sleep and be up early, ready to go.
Do you have a favorite place that you go for happy hour, or is it just usually somebody's porch?
Similar to what we talked about the other day, it's like, it's just fun to do it at someone's house these days. It's less expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it's
such nice weather outside.
Is Robbie ever invited, and how often is he?
Yeah, actually, one group of friends that I hang out with, he really likes. I call them the tall friends because they're all my height or taller. He loves hanging out with the tall friends. And so, like, if it's at our house in my living room, like, Robbie will just kind of casually.
Is it boys and girls or just all
the
girls?
women? Yeah, like 4 women.
Well, of course he's going like that. Yeah. And you ever say it's Robbie's hobbies?
Oh, Robbie's hobby.
Yeah.
I like that. That happy hour would also be Robbie's hobby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah. And you talked about yours.
A little bit. So, yeah. So, I always wanted to have my own little area for airplanes. And at one point, I had one shelf, and I have a picture of it. And it was my one shelf in the basement because I didn't have any of the house to myself, really. But then everybody moved out. And I got the whole basement. And during COVID, I had California Closets come in and put cabinetry in. And then I was home, and I was bored, and there was no casino to go to, so I just kept ordering stuff. So my whole basement, it's all painted red, TWA red on the floors, Pan Am blue up the stairs, all the different emblems of all of the old airlines. And then my shelves are covered with airplanes, all different airplanes.
That is really cool.
Yeah, and I have an overhead compartment like thing in there, and then I have airplane all over the walls. Is all airplane stuff.
Do you spend time down there? Do you have a happy hour down there?
I want to have sort of an old fashioned party down there where we can kind of migrate to the backyard. There's obstacles in the way. In the summer, it's nice to go down there because it's nice and cool.
Oh yeah.
So.
And that's one thing I love about so many Spokane houses where there's the basement and so many homes.
Sometimes you need it too, especially with this warm stretch.
When I was broadcasting from home, I was down there every day. That's where I spent my time. So I kind of corned off and soundproofed a thing. But I also wanted to get airline seats and then make a little movie theater down there.
That's a fun idea too. I like that one. We were talking on the show about the celebrities and their interesting hobbies. So Tom Hanks collects and reworks old typewriters. Yes.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about we weren't surprised that Angelina Jolie collects knives.
Yep.
And then also Amanda Seyfried, who collects taxidermied animals, which I do feel like is a super common hobby.
It is?
Yeah. I mean, like,
people like taxidermy?
If hunting is your hobby, then lots of people like to keep the racks or keep the head, you know.
I grew up with one of those right over our fireplace, and it was this beautiful deer with
It'll never be for me. It's
and
not,
big brown eyes, and he says, "Merry Christmas from up here."
What about if it's just the rack, like it's not the head?
No, any of it is
still.
It's saying, "Look what I killed," and it's one thing to eat it and provide for your family, but to me, I don't understand the sport of it all. I understand it for survival, but I will never understand killing another thing for sport. It's just not my thing. And I know we have a lot of hunters out there, and they love it. But even fishing is hard for me.
Yeah, I know it is kind of sad when they're struggling and you pull them out of the water.
Yeah.
But my uncles are from Montana and they're hunters, and the way they talk about animals, like there's so much more respect. I think the way they respect the deer that they kill and eat and make sausage out of, like they understand. I think they see the beauty in all of it, and it's kind of like, to me, I would think like, I'm not a hunter, but the circle of life and how it works when we're at the top of the food chain, but providing for your family, and then also it is sport for them because they're tracking them, they're following them, they're out in the wilderness, and so I get that experience.
I if they're using it and stuff, and I eat all the meat, and people go, yeah, well, you're eating it, you just don't want to go out and kill it. No, you don't. I don't, and I know it's not a fair fight. For any of them. Yeah. When we have guns, it's not like we're going out and fighting a deer. Like, okay, let's mano a mano, let's go.
Or a kangaroo. Kangaroo fight.
Yeah, really.
Well, and I think I told you, like, when we cooked a pig and an emu or a pit last spring,
for Hawaii
and it's
stuff.
probably one of the cleanest animals, or like, less, freshest, I would should say is what I should say, freshest animals that we've eaten. And my son saw the process and he's like, and I'm like, well, you don't even know what's in your freshly wrapped
your Panda
pork.
Express.
Pork, or even pork from the grocery store. Like, who knows when that animal died and how long it took to get here and what's in that. But it is, to your point, Molly, about seeing the process of it. If you're not used to it, you're like, just.
We never want to see how the sausage is made.
Exactly.
No, that's why they have that saying.
Exactly. Yeah.
What are your hobbies? Are golf?
Golf, golf.
And watching football in the football season. And reading.
Yeah. Well, I've been a bad reader lately. Been watching more TV, more like documentaries and stuff.
TV is a valid hobby.
Yeah.
I mean, what constitutes as a hobby?
Yeah.
Right.
I think of like, what I thought initially was like, how do you like it to enjoy your time? But is that count as a hobby?
Well,
I
think there's pastimes, and then there's a hobby. To me is more like knitting or building little airplanes, or
creating or collecting or something.
Yeah, collecting. Yeah. I used to do puzzles. I went through a big puzzle phase.
Yeah.
And then I saw somebody, they had a table that tilted. Like, what? Because, when you have it on a flat surface, always the reflection from the overhead lights always messes up your vision.
Next level.
So this is like, it's got cork, so it'll stick, but ever so slightly, it's a puzzle table.
You don't need much. You don't need much.
You don't?
One of the ones that we didn't talk about, Mike Tyson, raises pigeons and races them competitively. And I just watched a whole thing on 60 Minutes about this. The pigeon business.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's millions and millions of dollars for these pigeons.
Is it flying pigeon?
And that is a sport.
Like they used to deliver messages, that kind of thing? Is that related, or?
They have a deal where they have these huge betting places, and they'll take 300 pigeons to a remote place, and then the first one back to the home base, that's the winning one. And if you bet on that one, you win. But some of these pigeons are going for in the millions and millions of dollars. And then they had someone that broke in and took the prize pigeon. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Remember, there was a fundraiser, and they had the pigeons. It
that was
out
collector's deal.
Yeah, out at Northern Quest. And then, did you bet on it? How did it work?
You had, it was 30 miles away or something like that. And then they had it on video, live video. Said, okay, we're releasing the pigeons. And then they would fly into Northern Quest. And if you bet on the right one, you won.
Yeah.
You won money.
Yeah. So, I see. And that's so intriguing, because I don't think of like pigeons as smart, or, hence the name
Some people
bird
call
brain.
them a rat in the sky.
Right.
But how did they know where to go?
That's the beauty of it.
But Northern Quest isn't a normal place for them. So did they leave Northern Quest and go somewhere else that was home, or did they fly into Northern Quest?
They flew into Northern Quest right out in the back, and they had a camera on that. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, and now I'm so intrigued. I want to watch what you watched.
Yeah, it was a 60 Minutes. It was like the second one from maybe 2 weeks ago.
I just want to know how they know. Like, do they say, "Hey, pigeons, go to Northern Quest.
Yeah.
How do they know?
I don't know.
They can't put in like a
GPS.
yeah. I mean, what
For
do they have
GPS.
at what do they have at Quest to attract them to coming there?
I can't remember.
I don't
A
know.
homing device of some sort?
Yeah.
And maybe
Yeah.
do they wear homing devices?
Oh.
Do they have something on?
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
a crazy deal, but
Yeah, I heard.
it's a real sport, and there's millions and millions of dollars in it now. And then I'm trying to think of it. It's like a Scandinavian country where it's so huge, where they raise these pigeons, and there's one guy that's like he's the king
Pigeon
of all
master.
this. Yeah, but he's the one that had the pigeon stolen from him
Oh,
from his thing, and they have the video of people stealing. They break in and then
Oh,
they
my
grab
gosh.
they grab the pigeon like this and they take off and run with it. Yeah, it's because there's so much money in it now.
yeah.
But anyway, that's a Mike Tyson thing.
Yeah, I heard that when he was young, he didn't have friends, and he'd go to the roof of his building and play with pigeons.
Is
Oh,
that
that
right?
could
Yeah.
be. Maybe that's why he's so connected to
Yeah,
him.
I feel like I slightly remember it, but I think that, and there, yeah, that's what he did. But I think his book, he wrote about it. Like
He
some
has a
kids,
book?
yeah, some kids picking on him.
Molly, why you say it so
And
surprised?
I said he wrote about it. I'm not sure he wrote it, but I believe it. I probably am misspeaking because I don't remember if it was a memoir or someone wrote it about him.
Oh.
But he got picked on, so he'd go up there and made
Chat with
friends with the pigeons, and then like some bullies like killed one of his pigeons in front of him.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
No.
yeah,
that's terrible.
And then I
And
hope he
then-
went back and he Mike Tyson them because
Wow.
that kids are mean.
I know.
They're
Yeah.
so awful.
So I don't know how to upturn from that one. Do you, Dave? What else is on the list?
We just moved to a different celebrity. Nicolas Cage is a kind of like Seinfeld. They're big
Yeah.
Superman fans.
Okay.
Oh
Nicolas
yeah.
Cage has multiple Superman things. He's a
Okay.
Superman fanboy.
He's an Elvis fanboy too. That's why he
Yes.
married Lisa
Yeah.
Marie.
Yeah.
Part of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dave Bautista, I don't know who that is, but he
Yeah.
collects lunch boxes. Remember back in the
Yeah.
old days, you'd have a
Those were
lunch
cool.
box for
The tins.
everything. Yeah, the tin ones.
The
My
tins were
cousin
cool.
collected those. He had a huge collection. HR Puffin stuff and
There used to be
Sigmund and the
Happy
Sea
Days and
Monster.
Welcome
Oh,
Back,
yeah.
Kotter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
River and Shirley.
Yeah. It's pretty cute. Like, well, I think it's cool if people have like the space to put them on display and that kind of thing. But I'm not a collector. But like,
Yeah.
also it's really cool when you have cool things to look at. Like
Yeah.
the lunch boxes lined up would be awesome.
Yeah.
The Funko Pops are a big deal. I know
Huge, yeah.
H has hundreds of them, and Alex collects them now.
Okay.
and
Yeah.
so he's got them, but he keeps them in the box.
Okay.
you know that's the whole
Oh.
deal. And then he has an app where he can scan it and see how much it's really worth.
Okay.
compared to how much he paid
Yes. And I think that's a lot of with collecting. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, this is going to be worth this much, or it is
Yeah.
worth this much. And that's the fun part about it too.
for it. The
Right.
Barbie. So when I was 5,
Oh.
my uncle bought me a Barbie airplane, and it was my favorite toy ever. And it was one that's cardboard, and it sort of undoes and opens up, and it's got
Oh.
the vinyl with the cardboard, and it has a cart, and it's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, through the years, it went away, but my mom found one at a shop in Nashville. So just the same way it was displayed when I was little, Christmas morning, my mom had it, and I was like in my 20s. She had the little clothes hanging and the Barbie there,
Oh
and
my
all out
gosh.
under the tree from Santa.
That's
Like,
so cute.
So that's the one I have.
Did you cry?
I was so. It
yeah.
was
Yeah.
amazing. Yes. And when Alex was little, I would let him play with it, but then he got too rough with it, and I had to put it away
That's
because we
nice.
would. Yeah. So now that's up on display, but I have TWA and Pan Am are kind of my favorites. That the old school.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I mean, that's nice. Your mom, well, yeah, your mom and your uncle let you play with those Barbies. Because I used to have a friend where she'd have the Barbies. She was like, my parents would get me these Barbies for Christmas. And then they'd be like, don't open it. It's going to be worth money one day.
Yeah.
So she got to have like a boxed Barbie sitting on her shelf.
Yeah. What fun
Right?
is that?
Yeah.
See, my uncle Jim would buy Star Wars toys for the kids, but buy a second one
Oh.
that he would keep wrapped.
That's kinda
And I
cool.
don't know.
That's smart. Yeah.
I don't know if you're listening today, Jimmy. I don't know what happened to all those. And do you remember the McDonald's when they used to give you a real plate? it would be a plate or a cup or a glass cup with your meal. And they brought it back last year or something. They brought back the cups, but they had all of those, and I thought those were cool.
Yeah.
Back to the pigeon thing, and then we'll go. Tim on the text line says, I was there at the Kleckner Golf Tournament at Northern Quest. I thought they flew from Northern Quest to somewhere in Deer Park. He remembers it because he won money on it.
Oh,
so that was a betting thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's legit.
Okay.
That makes more sense to me that they would go back to a place they're familiar with.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then Jen on the text line, she also had the Barbie airplane.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that is.
And Brian says, Yolanda suggests that I contact Spirit Airline about getting some of those seats.
Oh.
Hey, actually, yeah.
You know, here's the thing about it. You can find them. There's a place over on the west side. It's easy to find them. They're not that expensive. Here's the problem. I can't get them into my house because my house is so old. Oh. All the doors are so narrow. I did the measurements, and you can't dismantle them enough to get them into my basement.
Yeah.
I could have them upstairs, but what would the point be for that? 'Cause I want them downstairs.
Right. Yeah.
I just wanted an area where, and then I was thinking about it, and airline seats are notoriously uncomfortable. So why would I make a movie theater out of them?
That's a good point.
I'll just sit here and be uncomfortable and watch a movie.
You know how much you don't like being in the air in these seats? Come watch a movie and then in my basement.
But you could fully recline without bothering anybody behind you.
That's true.
At all times. Yeah. All 6 inches.
I kind of want to have 2 rows. I was thinking about getting business class seats, doing 2 rows of the 2, so that they're more comfortable. Then you can,
cool.
Yeah.
But
There was a time when I was collecting golf balls from all of the better golf courses that I played. Mm-hmm. And actually, it was our friend Kevin Parker for Christmas or my birthday bought me one of those golf ball shelves.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like its own little deal. There's probably 30 where you put the little golf ball, but it has the logo of the course.
Oh, that's cool.
And then, but the thing was, they wouldn't stay down. So I had it upstairs for a while, but anytime someone would close the door too hard, the balls would all fall down. It was like, damn it. And then, and that was when I had cats. And so the cats would bat the balls and then they'd be under the couch.
You're like, hey, that's my abandoned ball. Get back here.
Then I moved it downstairs and then I haven't been keeping up with it. But and then when I was a kid, baseball cards, of course, collecting those. That was always a thing.
That's what Sam has.
Yeah. And didn't he get rid
Yes.
of some of them at your garage sale?
Yes.
Some, but he
did.
But not all.
Yeah. Jill says, some years ago, we had a pigeon land on our deck here in Spokane, and it just stayed around. He had a little band on his ankle. We called wildlife control or something and reported it. And there was actually a place to report lost pigeons. They found the owner, and he came and picked it up.
I'm so intrigued now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh.
That's just a world I never knew existed.
Yeah, the story was amazing. And there's big money in it because some of these super rich people, they want to bet on everything.
Yeah.
And horse races is like, well, that's not fun
boring.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pigeons flying thousands of miles away or hundreds of miles away, and whoever's there first, they win the prize.
Did you bet on the
crazy.
Kentucky Derby?
No,
Oh.
I watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't have had the winner.
Oh, my friend did, and he bet the winner. And
Boy, that's a good payout, too.
Good payday for him.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think he turned like $25 into like it was $400 or something like that. Is what he
That's
got
really
back.
good.
Because he does units like me where they're relatively small, but got a real nice payday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you ever bet on the Kentucky Derby?
No.
No. Have you ever been on a horse race?
Yeah, Emerald Downs. I used to.
Oh.
That's where my parents live.
Yeah.
So high school years, I was there. So I think I'd go home. I'd be there during the college years, and so I think we went a couple times during college, but I don't remember it very well.
When's the last time you were at a casino?
Probably
For your
last summer
birthday.
for one of the concerts.
Last summer?
Oh.
And did you play a slot machine?
No. But I went to Highball. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there and had a drink and danced a little bit. But I think I told you, like, I feel intimidated. I want to go to one of those lessons. I think it'd be really fun. Like when they teach you how to play.
We can teach you everything you need to know.
What do you want to
David
know?
Molly's Gambling University. You want to learn the slots? I'm your gal. He'll take tables and he'll take you over to the sports
That's
bench.
so funny. Yeah, I would want to do tables, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Card games.
Yeah. And then craps, what is that? Is that
Craps
a table
is super
game?
fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We do it in the celebrity thing, and every year they teach me, and then every year I forget.
Okay.
I play it. That's the
Right.
only time I ever do it.
Yeah. It's hard when you only do it once a year.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't remember all this stuff, but
And I will tell you this, and this is a known fact.
Okay.
If you are a first-time craps player and you're a woman, you are guaranteed to win. Like it's one of those things. It just is. It's science. It is. It's the craziest deal. Always,
Okay. Well, then I'm ready to
always.
play.
Yeah.
I need to figure that out. I
And
need
it's
to add
always-
gambling to my hobbies.
and it's like, wait, what did I do? Oh, those are all for me. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then you got somebody old crusty guy down at the
Not Dave Sposito, somebody
No.
else.
no.
It's always very exciting when there's a new person that comes.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
that's
it's like,
fun.
oh, this is the whole table just comes alive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a thing. It's
All
really
right,
a
I'm
thing.
going to go look
Yeah.
at my calendar and figure out when I'm going.
They do lessons there pretty regularly.
Yeah,
That
I think they do.
And then the good thing about it is that you can, because we did it a couple years ago, and then they lower the bet. You can play for like an hour after they teach you, and they give you a lower bet thing. You don't have to meet the minimums at like the other tables.
I've looked it up online. I think it sounds so cool. It's just never lined up on days that I've
Get
tried
your
to
tall
do it.
friends.
Yeah.
See,
You guys will reach over
exactly.
easier.
Exactly. So, all right. We'll reach over everybody easier. That's so funny. No, I hear you.
have
They're
to,
tall.
you have
They're
to
tall.
get your
They're
chips
tall.
and stuff. Yeah.
All right. Well, good seeing you guys.
You
I'll see you
too.
guys
See ya.
tomorrow on the Wake Up Show.
We'll be there.
Okay.
Did you see my shirt?
Oh, that's cool. The Dave and Molly Show. I
But
posted.
it's 70s.
It is. Why the 70s theme?
Because the Brady Bunch. Because that's my other hobby. I watch Brady Bunch
Oh
every
yeah, I
single
did
day of
know
my whole
that.
life.
I did every day of my whole life.
I do.
I posted a picture of your safety net shirt the other day that said, "Foster care ends at 18, but growing up doesn't."
Yes.
Oh.
I love that motto.
Also, you had a picture with our Dave and Molly water bottle.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad you guys noticed.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Who
was,
noticed that? Was that you?
Yeah.
Who was telling me
Yeah,
that?
that was me. Like people think, quote unquote, being on TV is so glamorous. No, I was sitting on a curb next to a giant weed, drinking out of the Dave and Molly water bottle, waiting to go on live television.
Was that it was a Bloomsday
It was
thing, right?
Bloomsday,
Yeah.
yeah. So we were just hanging out before the show started, and Sam, I was like, "Look at this enormous weed." I'm not joking. Like
It was a
we
tree.
tried to do some weed. I'm not joking. We tried to do some weeding while we were there, and that thing was so big it wasn't. You can just pull it out with two hands.
It was a push.
It looked like a bush in the sidewalk crap. So anyway, it was funny because I think he snapped a picture of me. I'm like, oh, good. I'm drinking out of my Dave and Molly water bottle.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you
Yes.
guys noticed. That's so funny. I mean, I felt like the bush was outshining the water bottle, but
No, we
asked people to
spotted
caption it. So
Yeah.
they had, of course, funny things to say about what was in the water bottle and something about weed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to see a picture of me in a motion picture?
Yes.
I'm going to show her my motion picture photo. Hang on a second.
Good answer, Kalae.
There I am. Do you
Yeah.
see? Do you see me? That's me,
Wow.
right?
The trailer is out for the movie.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
movie that I'm going to the film festival.
And you play
a
flight-
TWA ticket taker,
Oh my gosh.
and I have. Thank you.
They did you in a French twist.
Yeah, I wish I know they did a good job. And my brother does not. That's my brother. People can look it up if you want to see it. It's on our Facebook, and Quinn put it in the comments. But they slicked his hair all over. I'm like, oh, usually he wears it kind of,
Big.
just brushed
Yeah.
back, and he comes out and like, ooh, that's a good look
Oh
for
my
you.
gosh. Okay, I'm excited. So the trailer's out and then the movie comes out.
It'll be May 29th
Okay.
On Apple.
On Apple.
And
Do you have
then
Apple?
I don't know.
We'll find it. We'll get it. But also while I'm in France, I might be checking with you guys in the morning.
Wow, that'd be cool.
Maybe. I'm getting something called, what is it?
Live view.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that means if they're sending live view with you, that means you're going to be on TV
Yeah.
lots of times.
Oh, lots of time. I don't know about that. The way the time changes, though, your show
Oh.
makes more sense.
Oh, cool.
it'll
So
be like
you're
the
gonna be on our
afternoon.
morning show. Oh,
I don't
that's
know. I'm
awesome.
just saying stuff.
I feel like this is where the big ideas happen.
Oh yeah,
We just make
a
it happen.
lot of stuff starts live on the air, and then it's like, well, we said it, we got to do it now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Have a good one. You look
You
good in
too.
that picture.
Thank you.
Wear a French twist tomorrow.
I wish I knew how to do it. I'm going to try to wear it on the red carpet like that, so that they can recognize that that's me. Be like, see, it's the French twist. That's me.
That's the girl. All right, there goes Kalae. I think we should take a break, right?
Yep. Let's take a break.
We got entertainment news to get to, and our hot topics as well.
Yeah.
And people are sending in their different hobbies.
Oh, yeah.
I like hearing about the different hobbies. So, more when we return. The Dave and Molly Show live from the Numerica Studios.